Greetings all. Today's story is about a rich, handsome man who is emotionally unavailable and a beautiful woman who is looking for love. Ready to find out what happens? Let we go. On a golden coast kissed by Caribbean waves, where the sun rises with songbirds and sets to steel pan rhythms, lived a man who had everything except love. Marcus Reed was a Caribbean man carved from ambition. At 38, he owned beachfront villas, hotels, and high-rises that scraped the sky. His suits were tailored in London, his watches Swiss. People whispered his name with either envy or respect, but behind the gates of his estate was silence. He had no wife, no children, just a view of the sea and a heart sealed tight. Mr. Reed don't talk much, folks would say. Too rich to smile maybe, but the truth, Marcus had learned early that love was dangerous. His mother walked out when he was 9. His father replaced hugs with lectures, so he built walls instead of bridges. And in time, he forgot what it felt like to be known. Zahara James, 29, was the kind of woman who left light in every room. A Caribbean teacher by day, a poet by passion. She wore head wraps like crowns and spoke with the rhythm of rain on zinc. At the market, she danced between stalls, greeting vendors with hugs and laughter. But inside, Zahara was tired of men who couldn't love deeply, tired of giving her heart to men still chasing status. Auntie Claudette, she sighed at the food stall one morning. Is real love extinct or just hiding? Claudette cackled. Love still dey, Chili, but you might have to dig through a whole heap of foolishness to find it. One sweltering afternoon, Marcus's sleek black SUV broke down near the market. Jamal, his longtime driver, popped the hood and sighed. Fan belt gone, boss. Gonna take a while. Marcus, impatient, stepped out, diamond watch gleaming, and leaned against the car, arms folded. That's when he saw her, Zahara, holding a fresh coconut, straw in mouth, eyes curious. You look like you're allergic to joy, she said, playfully. He raised an eyebrow. Excuse me? You should try this. She offered the coconut. Might sweeten your spirit. He declined with a polite nod. But for the first time in years, Marcus cracked a smile, just a small one. Over the next few weeks, fate kept weaving them together at a charity book drive, a hiking trail, even the same juice bar. Their conversations were short at first, polite nods, passing words, but Zahara's spirit intrigued him. She wasn't chasing his money. She wasn't trying to impress. She saw him. Why do you always seem like you're somewhere else, even when you're here? She asked one afternoon. He paused. Maybe I'm still trying to catch up with myself. That night, Marcus replayed her words like a song stuck in his chest. One evening, they sat on a cliff overlooking the ocean. Zahara read him one of her poems, a piece about healing and hollow men, about fathers who never learned to say I love you. Marcus was silent for a long time. My father once told me emotions make men weak, he said. He lied. Zahara whispered, emotions make men real. He looked at her, really looked, and for a flicker of a moment, he felt seen. Weeks later, Zahara sat across from Marcus at a small beach cafe. I like you, she said boldly, but I'm not here to babysit a broken man. I want a partner, not a project. Marcus froze. The words lodged in his throat. I don't know if I can love like you need, he finally said. Then don't waste my time, she replied gently, standing. I want the real thing, not silence wrapped in money. She walked away, and Marcus felt a cold he hadn't felt since childhood. Back at his mansion, Marcus stared at the hibiscus Zahara once gave him, its petals dry but still bright. He thought of his father, stern, bitter, alone at the end. Am I becoming him? Marcus muttered. Jamal, dusting off a shelf nearby, spoke up. Boss, you can buy every house on this island, but you're still sleeping alone. Ask yourself why. That night, Marcus didn't sleep. He just stared at the stars and thought about the poem Zahara read him, about men who forgot how to feel. The next day, Marcus went to the market. He found Zahara at Auntie Claudette's stall, slicing breadfruit. He didn't speak right away, just held out a single hibiscus. I don't know how to love fully, he said, but I want to try. With you. Zahara stared at him, not smiling, not crying, just seeing. Then creep before you walk, she said softly. I'll match your pace. And just like that, the gates in Marcus's heart began to rust and creak open. A literacy event was in full swing at the beach. Children read books on blankets. Volunteers served food. Music played. And at the center of it all, Marcus and Zahara. He was laughing, genuinely, holding a child on his shoulders. Zahara stood beside him, reading poetry to the crowd. He still don't talk much, Auntie Claudette said with a wink. But now when he do, it's sweet like sugar cane. Love doesn't always come loud. Sometimes it comes slowly, like rain before it falls, like a man learning to creep before he walk. Marcus had wealth, but Zahara, she gave him something far rarer, a reason to open his heart.